A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah rahman rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muhammad Abdul-Kareem, and this video, or what I have to say in this message, is more or less for the loc'd community. I would like to start off with giving thanks and showing my appreciation for the elders. The admiration is definitely there, because it's like there's a certain type of wisdom that is acquired and as a result from growing your hair, and you can only trust a source when you can trust what type of timing that they're on. Like, for instance, I'm not trying to downplay on those that have shorter hair than I do, but for those that are just like newly trying to lock their hair and they have short inches of hair, they could we really say that these individuals are qualified to speak on matters? No, not necessarily so, because you just don't have that experience that shows through one's eye to basically be won over by the crowd or by the individuals with the information provided. So I find it that listening to those who like, not even want to say just listening to those, I want to say that even within this YouTube community, Instagram community, TikTok community, any of these apps, these forums, you realize and you kind of come to the seeing that these individuals be getting a lot of views and they be having this lock wisdom, but really it's like, where do the light shine for us as the elders, or those that are more advanced who have been going through this for years at a time? I don't know. Like, I can tell my videos don't get as many hits as they should, and I believe I talk about things that are of relevance. Not to take away from anybody who's talking about or not talking about, but I'm just like at a point of like, I guess I'm just being put in the back room, just being thrown away somewhere, not being able to, come up to the front to have a voice. But I digress. It's all good. I digress. It's all good. I digress. It's all good. There's a point in time when you grow your hair out, and I say in the earlier stages, where you actually show more feature, more video. You're growing. You have that, and you may have a certain level of excitement. And of course, you can also witness and observe the metamorphosis that your hair is going through. Then it comes a point in time when your hair actually matures past a certain length, that there's not so much more change that you're going to witness or observe. Is going to be in small increments, and it's going to be not so often. And that's all right. Should be for those that are in it for the long haul. And if you are not showing video and you're not displaying yourself or putting yourself out there, showing pictures and stuff, yeah, your presence may be missed. That's true. A lot of us are still thirsty for that knowledge and want to just be around, just wanting to be around, just wanting to hear your voice, things of this sort. But there's nothing wrong with that either. So I guess I'm just trying to be of encouragement, trying to be of good company, and have a video that's pertaining to locks, because those are the videos that get the most views on my page, on my channel. And I'm pretty sure for the next individual, to the next individual, to the next individual, for us melanated beings, that's possibly what you are getting the most of your hits on too. With those that are growing their hair. It's not a bad thing. And it should go the way that it's going. There's nothing wrong with reclaiming your place in this day and time. Honestly, I feel that in my heart, genuinely and sincerely. So I just made 10 years in November, and the time is 2 months past that. So I'm 10 years and 2 months. And there's no difference in what has happened. I've been keeping my hair put away longer for protective meanings, for protective style, more or less. And because it's cold, I'm in the East Coast. I'm in New Jersey, y'all. But because it's cold, I put my hair away because I'm trying to do good by myself. Trying to do good to myself. And keeping my hair put away and not being out and about in the cold is gonna reassure that that retention, that it's all kept. So that's what I'm working on. Plus, when I pray, I offer my salah, I have to be in prostration. And that's when you put your head to the ground, to the floor. When I'm like that, I also don't want my hair to be on the carpet, or what we call the musalla. So I keep my hair put away for those reasons as well. It's a couple more reasons why I would put my hair away, but I don't want to share that information necessarily, because it ties into religiosity, and I'm not here necessarily to promote religiosity as of now in this video, even though it is what it is. But for those who keep their hair put away, they have a purpose and a meaning behind their putting their hair away too. More or less like wearing it for a crown purpose. And I can vibe with it. I can gravitate to it. But I like to sometimes show my hair off too and reclaim my place, as I would say before. So, yeah. It's a good feeling. If I want to say I washed my hair today, actually, and I used Dr. Bronner's, and I think that's the wash that I'm going to continue to use. What soap did I use from them? The tea tree. And that was for the antifungal properties. That's what tea tree usually treats. And it washed my hair pretty good. My scalp is clean. I can still smell the scent of the soap on me. And I would definitely recommend it. I know that there are others that may have negative feedback to speak about this soap, and they would say that it leaves a white film on the hair and this, that, and the third, but it didn't leave that for me. And I guess it just depends on your water supply, your water source that you washing your hair with. If you have those calcium deposits and your hair has that chlorine in it and fluoride and all these other elements that's from just tap, then that's possibly why you get what you get. But if you come from a water that's good sourced, then you shouldn't have to be concerned or worried about those things. But I would just highly recommend that you take that extra precaution and take that extra step for your crown and go out and go buy you a couple of gallons of purified water, and then use the the dish pan that you wash your dishes with, get your own personal one, and set yourself up a nice basin, with the water boiled down or heat it up however you do so, and get to washing your hair that way. You would have to wash your hair a couple of times over though if you're gonna get a thorough clean, because when you come up out of that soapy water, it's still sitting there saturated with the rest of that dirt that you had it sitting in. So you'll dump that out, set yourself up with some more water, and you'll go at it once again. I mean, that's how I've done it, and so far I'm pleased with the results that I'm beholding. So I'm gonna keep on with that. Keep on keeping on with that. Yeah. It's one of my babies. One of my strongest locks. I keep showing it. I showed it in my 10-year update video too. But I don't have too much more I want to talk about. I think I done covered all for the ground that I wanted to cover as of now. It don't stop. I thought I was getting away from those that would be saying and suggesting that I should cut my hair, but I had somebody say to me earlier just this day, why don't you cut your hair and start over again? It's like, I'm in too deep. What's this cut your hair and start all over again all about? Gotta have some purpose behind what you're doing. Starting all over without no purpose behind it is like, it's not enough. Like, what am I starting over from? What am I letting go of? You gotta weigh the pros and the cons with it. And so far, you're not giving enough, information backing what the possible outcome is going to be with this starting over. It's not promised. And besides, the lock journey is not going to be the same as what I have on my head now that I'm maintaining. So it's not going to, I might grow another crown and I might not be content with what I had from that time ago to what was there previous. Then I'd be damning myself. Like, man, I should have kept my head, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do it to myself like that. It's just not worth it. Who can take that chance and risk it all like that, Some people say it's just hair. I would say it's not just hair. I don't think that it's just hair. But I will say, like I said in my video prior, if it was so important, why does it grow out of your ass? So, yeah. One of those that you want to keep in mind and think about. Alright. I'll give you a profile view, and then I'll call it a wrap. I'll turn on my head this way to the side. Turn my head to this side. It's been real. Thought I would hold you guys down. And as usual, I trust that you're doing well. I trust that you are prospering. And I trust that you are blessed. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.